Alright, I'm going to get you guys started on the laser box top. So you should have the print out next to you. Don't try to do this without the print. Very important. So notice how I have my folder browser open, and I have a folder, and I've started a new file. I'm going to go ahead and this is from a different class. Don't worry about that. Anyway, make sure it's saved and make sure you're naming everything appropriately. So this is laser box top. And then I brought a picture of this in so I don't have to flip between my screens. It's a little bit easier for you guys to watch along. So I'm going to begin by making sure that my document settings are in inches. So that's very, very important. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Create Sketch. And I'm going to pick my XY plane. And if you look, this is basically a bunch of rectangles, very simple geometry. So I'm going to pick a corner to begin with, and I'm going to pick this top right corner, and I'm going to click on Line. You can also press Line or L on your keyboard as a shortcut, and I'm going to start in the middle origin, and I'm going to click. And I'm going to drag my mouse to the left, making sure it's perfectly perpendicular to the left. Notice how it says 180 degrees. And I'm going to let go of my mouse, and I'm going to type in this number right here, 0.88, because that's how far that first line, and I'm pointing to it with my mouse, that's how far my first line moves to the left, 0.88. And I'm going to press Enter on my keyboard. So it automatically draws that line to that length. I'm going to press L on my keyboard, and I'm going to snap to the end point of that line, and I'm going to draw straight down. All of these short little lines, you can see this dimension right here that says 0.12. That's a typical depth. So I'm going to move my mouse in the downward position, making sure it says 90 degrees, and I'm going to type in 0.12. So basically, I'm going to walk all the way around my part. This is 1. I'm looking at this dimension, and I'm going to type in 1. Again, I'm going to click on Line, or I can also use the toolbar. Type in 0.12. And I'm going to make sure each time that I click on the endpoint of my previous line that I created. Now it's going to get a little bit hard to see over your dimensions, so you just got to kind of pay attention to what you're doing and what lines you're drawing, but think of it as a game. This last line right here that I'm drawing is 0.88, so don't make that mistake and forget how far out you're drawing. Then I'm going to come down, and if I look on the right-hand side, this is collinear with this edge. So this is going to be 0.8. So I'm going to click on Line, and I'm going to come straight down,
Allstate or Allstate.com.
0.8.
Like you know to check your sunroof is
And then looks like I have to come out. Again, that same 0.12.
No. Wait, whoa.
Yeah, checking first is smart.
Work my way down.
Check Allstate first at 888
These are all 0.8s. So I'm going to zigzag my way down.
Hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
Using the L key is a quick shortcut.
Total Wireless. How can I help you?
Oh, my phone is panicking. It thinks I'm trading it in.
No worries. At Total Wireless, you get
And
one
we go
line
down
for
another
$25
0.8.
per month when you bring your phone.
Really? Only
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My phone? Wow.
Yep, that's
Lost my-
50% off at Total 5G
So it
Unlimited
goes
plan.
down,
Visit your
out,
nearest Total Wireless store
down,
today.
out. Then it's going to come down again.
Device required. Available
So this can get a little confusing,
retail stores.
but this last one doesn't have a dimension. But you notice it has a 4-inch dimension. So I'm going to come
Every love story
down,
needs a soundtrack,
and I'm not going to dimension this with a 1 or a 0.8. Instead, I'm going to click on dimension, and I'm going to go from the very, very top to the very, very bottom, and I'm going to tell it needs to be 4.
Coldplay.
So you can see that this distance, the overall distance from the very, very top to the very, very bottom is 4, just like my print is telling me. So now I'm going to work my way down along the bottom. I can use the same dimensions that I see up here for the bottom. So I'm going to come in 0.88, just like I see up here. That line is blue because I didn't snap it to the endpoint. Now it's black. So I'm glad that happened so that you guys can see all your lines should be black as you're drawing them. If they're not, that means that you made a mistake somewhere with one of your dimensions, or it didn't snap. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of work my way around, up, over, back down, 0.12, and then this one, I'm going to match my dimension just above it, which is 0.88, and then I'm going to come, I'm going to work from this side, because this side I have my dimensions, so I'm going to come straight down, 0.80, good, it looks like I come out, 0.12, there we go, and then it comes straight down, 0.8, and then we zigzag until we get to the end. And the last connection here is easy. I'm just going to connect the endpoints. So that endpoint is going to connect to that endpoint. You know you're completely filled in if this turns to a light blue color. That shows that it's been a closed region. So I'm going to finish my sketch, and I'm going to extrude this. And if you look, it says right here on the side view it should be extruded to 0.12. So there we go. Let's put the holes in. They're 0.5 inches in diameter. They go all the way through. There's 3 of them, and then the dimensions are shown, how far off the top and how far off the side. A couple ways you could do it. You can use the hole button, but I'm just going to make a sketch, and I'm going to draw 3 circles. One circle, 0.5, another circle, 0.5, and another circle, 0.5. But now I need to dimension the distance from the this is a critical dimension here, guys, top to the middle of the circle. You'll see over here is 2. Do that for each of these 3 holes, or circles at this point. They will become holes eventually. And then the distance off of the edge, the very, very far edge to the center, should be 1.25. And then you can go from center to center, 1.25, center to center, 1.25. Now you can finish your sketch, extrude, and then pick each of these 3 circular regions, and then push the arrow through, make sure it says cut, and click OK. Make sure that you save, and now you can create a new design and move on to the other sides of your laser box. And they all are created in the same fashion. They all have the same kind of notched castle-like feature on the outside perimeter. And I believe you should be able to use the same tutorial to get each and every one of the sides completed for the laser box. Thanks for watching.